Your struggles can be a guide. They show you what you are meant to do. This helps you find your real purpose. It's a map to your destiny. Think about what you fear most. Your doubts can teach you valuable lessons. They can show you your true self and your unique life path. It is very important. We often hide parts of ourselves. We push them away or deny them. These hidden parts are key to understanding who you are and what you should be doing. Today, we will talk about a big idea. It comes from the psychologist Carl Jung. It is called the theory of the shadow. It's a transformative concept. This is not just a complex theory. It is about finding deep truths. These truths can really change your life for the better. It is a powerful idea. By the end of this discussion, you will understand your shadow. You will see how it holds secrets. Secrets about your purpose and your freedom. The final thing we will learn is the most powerful. It has the potential to be life-changing. It will connect everything we've talked about together. Carl Jung was a famous psychologist. He believed in a hidden part of us. He called this hidden part of our minds the shadow. It is important. The shadow is where we put things we don't like. Traits and desires we think are bad. We hide them away from our conscious mind. This is our shadow. But this shadow holds our biggest strengths. It has the plan for a happy life. It is not something that you should be afraid of. Think about the thoughts you avoid. They often make you feel uncomfortable. We judge others for things we see in ourselves, which is very common. If you react strongly to someone, it's a clue. They may have touched your own shadow. This is a chance to learn about yourself. It is a great opportunity. Jung said what bothers us in others can help us. It can lead to a better understanding of ourselves. This is a very powerful insight. The shadow is not just about bad things. It is about hidden energy and potential. We bury it because we are afraid to face it. We should not be. Take a moment to think about your life. What parts of yourself do you hide? Do you hide them from others or from yourself? It is important. Maybe you fear failing at something, or you have a deep, hidden anger. Perhaps you feel a strong sense of envy towards other people. You might have a secret passion, a desire you think is wrong or silly. You have told yourself it's not practical. It is not true. What if these are not flaws? What if they are messages for you? They are waiting for you to understand them. They can be very helpful. Carl Jung believed we must face our shadow. We can then make it part of us. He called this process individuation. It is becoming whole. This journey is not an easy one. It takes a lot of courage and honesty. You have to be willing to explore the unknown parts of yourself. Jung said individuation is finding your true self, not just the face you show the world. It is about your complete and authentic being. Your true self includes both light and shadow. Our biggest growth comes from this. We grow by embracing our shadow, not rejecting it. Think about heroes in old stories. They always face their own inner darkness. This is a common theme in many myths and legends from the past. The Greek hero Hercules faced monsters. He also had to face his own anger. This internal struggle was part of his heroic journey and development. Luke Skywalker in the movie Star Wars is another good example. He had to face his inner darkness. This was before he could become a true Jedi Knight. These stories are like our own lives. They show our own psychological journeys. We all have a dark side that we must confront and understand. The big question for you is, are you ready? Are you ready to look at your hidden parts? The parts you have been running away from for a long time. Are you prepared to ask these parts a question? What are you trying to teach me? This is the first step toward self-discovery and personal growth. Jung's ideas teach us something important. Our shadow is not our enemy. It is a guide that can help us find our way in life. It speaks to us in our dreams. It communicates through our fears. It even shows up in our relationships with other people we know. Have you ever had the same dream over and over? Or felt a strange pull to an idea? This could be your shadow trying to talk to you. The process of shadow work starts with awareness. Pay close attention to your strong emotions. When you feel something very intensely, notice it. These strong feelings are often clues. They point to the parts of yourself that you have hidden away from your conscious mind. Once you see these hidden traits in yourself, what's next? The next step is to accept them. This is a very important part of the process. Acceptance doesn't mean you should act on every bad impulse. It means you acknowledge these parts. You see them without any judgment. Imagine no longer fearing your flaws. Imagine seeing them as tools for growth. This is a very liberating and empowering way to live your life. Think about how much more real you could be. You could become more confident. This happens by embracing all parts of yourself, the good and bad. We will now look deeper into this topic. We'll find real steps to integrate your shadow. This will help you turn darkness into light. You will see how this can lead you to your purpose. Remember, the biggest insight is still to come. So, stay with us on this journey. This journey will give you a map to understand your shadow, and a way to use it as a guide to your own destiny. Let's go deeper into the shadow's world. We will see how understanding it can bring you peace. It can help you find your true life's purpose. The shadow shows up in many different ways. It can be seen in our daily habits. It also appears in our relationships with other people. Have you ever had a big emotional outburst, and later, you wondered why you reacted so strongly? That was your shadow revealing itself. Why does the shadow have so much power? It's because it is unconscious and hidden. The more we deny it, the stronger it becomes. It's like holding a beach ball under the water. The harder you push it down, the more it wants to pop back up to the surface. If you could bring that hidden part up, what would happen? You would have much more control over your own life. You would feel a lot freer. A good example of the shadow at work is projection. Jung said we see our own disowned traits in others. This makes us react strongly. If you feel you are not good enough, you might act. You might criticize people who seem very confident. This is a form of projection. This is not just a strange habit. It is like looking in a mirror. The world shows us the parts of ourselves we need to see. Jung explained this idea very clearly. Knowing your own darkness helps you. It helps you deal with the darkness you see in other people. Take a moment to think about your own life. Is there someone who makes you feel strong emotions? It could be anyone you know. Instead of focusing on what they do, look at yourself. Ask, what does my reaction say about me? This is a very important question. What part of my own shadow am I seeing in them? This is not about blaming yourself. It is about discovering more about who you are. Every projection is a chance for you. It is a chance to reclaim a lost piece of yourself. You can bring it into your own awareness. Let's connect this idea to our purpose. The parts of us we hide are often linked to our gifts. They are connected to our passions. Someone might hide their creativity because they fear failure. Embracing this hidden side can lead them to their true life's work and purpose. Jung believed that purpose is not found outside of us. It is something that we uncover from within ourselves. It is an internal journey. It is about being your true, authentic self. This includes both the good parts and the bad parts. It includes the light and the shadow. Jung famously said that it is a privilege. The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are. This is a powerful statement. How do we start this process of alignment? It begins with asking yourself some hard questions. Challenge your ideas about who you are. Ask yourself, what do I fear most about myself? What have I been told is not okay about me? Be honest with all your answers. What dreams have I given up on? Did I think they were silly or not practical? Write down your answers to all these questions. You might be very surprised by what you find. This happens when you finally give your shadow a voice. Let it speak to you freely. Journaling is another great tool for shadow work. Jung himself kept very detailed journals. He used them to explore his unconscious mind. He often told his patients to write down their dreams. Dreams are a direct connection to our unconscious minds. They can reveal a lot. Think about the people and places in your dreams. Pay attention to themes that keep coming back. Ask what your unconscious is saying. Now, let's think about the power of integration. Imagine a painter who only uses light colors. Their art would lack depth and contrast. When we embrace our shadow, we are like that artist. We use all the colors, both light and dark. We create a beautiful masterpiece. Integration does not mean acting on every dark thought. It means understanding and accepting these parts. They are part of being human. This acceptance helps you feel compassion for yourself. It also helps you feel compassion for others. It is a very important step. You start to see that everyone has a shadow. This shared experience connects all of us. It connects us on a very deep and profound level. The journey to embrace your shadow is a long one. It is a lifelong process of discovery. It is not just a one-time event. It requires a lot of patience from you. It also requires courage and a promise to grow. But the rewards are truly immense. You will gain clarity about your life's purpose. You will feel a deeper sense of inner peace. And you will live more authentically. Here is a very important insight for you. Your purpose is not just about you. It affects everyone around you in a positive way. Jung believed that our personal growth helps everyone. It contributes to the collective unconscious. This is the shared human experience. When you face your own shadow and become your true self, you change. You don't just transform your own life. You also help others. Let's focus on how to use these ideas in daily life. Understanding your shadow is a good start. But real change comes from integration. The first step is to be radically honest with yourself. This means looking at yourself without any filters. No excuses are allowed. It takes courage to admit your flaws. To say, yes, I feel jealous sometimes. Or, I judge others unfairly. This honesty is key. But self-honesty is not about judging yourself. It is simply about being aware. It is like cleaning a messy room to organize it. A practical way to start is to notice your triggers. When you have a strong emotional reaction, pause. Ask yourself why you feel this way. For example, if someone's confidence irritates you, ask why. Does it come from your own insecurity? Or a part of you that wants to shine? This self-questioning can feel uncomfortable at first. But remember, the goal is understanding, not criticism. Each trigger is a door to self-awareness. Once you see parts of your shadow, talk to them. Jung suggested engaging with your shadow. Treat it like it's a separate person. Imagine a conversation with your shadow. Ask it questions like, why do you feel this way? What are you trying to protect me from? This dialogue can be done through journaling or meditation. The goal is to make your shadow feel seen and heard. It's a part of you. You might discover that a long-held fear is from childhood, or a suppressed trait is actually a hidden strength waiting to be used. Your shadow also affects your relationships with other people. Unresolved parts of your shadow can cause conflict and a lot of tension. Relationships often act like mirrors for us. They reflect our own unconscious minds back to us. This can be a great tool for growth. Embracing your shadow can also boost your creativity. The energy you use to hide your shadow can be used for creative projects. For example, suppressed anger can fuel positive social change. A hidden desire for the spotlight could lead to artistic expression. Think of great artists and leaders from the past. Their work often shows a deep engagement with their own shadows and inner struggles. The final and most important truth is this: wholeness comes from unity, not from rejection. You must bring all parts of yourself together. Jung said we become enlightened by making the darkness conscious. This is the heart of shadow work. It's about understanding and owning it. One way to do this is through vulnerability. When you openly admit your fears and flaws, they lose their power over you. This kind of authenticity is very attractive. It builds trust and leads to deeper, more meaningful relationships with other people. When you integrate your shadow, you are at peace with yourself. This inner peace affects everything you do. It radiates outward to others. Your life's purpose comes from within you. It is the natural result of being your true self, which includes your shadow. Your wounds can become your wisdom and your strength. Look within and ask what your shadow is trying to teach you. This is your path.